What's up, everybody? Let's talk about reprogramming your tire pressure sensors on a GR Corolla. Now, I usually say TPMS or tire pressure monitoring sensor to keep it short, but also TPWS might be referred to in this video as well, and I believe that stands for tire pressure warning system. But the good thing about the GR Corolla is it does actually let you reprogram or register these ID codes if you get new sensors for your wheels. So here's my firsthand experience and some tips for you to get these registration code ID codes programmed in your car. So of course, these new sensors need to be installed in the wheels first. That's one of the first things you're going to do, but not all tire shops can actually reprogram them, or they don't all invest in equipment to reprogram in any other way than other than possibly doing it like this. And once those sensors are installed and you got your new wheels put on your car, what you actually want to do then is have the car parked for about 20 minutes, have it off, and have it not around any other sets of wheels, just because you don't potentially want it trying to pick up any other sensors that could be, close by, even kind of just while it sits before you start initiating this process. Also, a tip is to have your car kind of facing the direction where you can pull out forward, just simply because, for whatever reason, if you're going through this process and you put your car in reverse while it's trying to learn or register these new ID codes, for some reason, if you put it in reverse, it forgets everything it already had learned. So, in general, I'm just saying try not to use reverse, even, of course, right when you're starting out. And, of course, don't have any other wheels or tire pressure sensors in the car itself. If you have 5 sensors in the car, it's going to be confusing and not know which ones to use. Now, to actually reprogram this or tell this car that we want it to relearn, we're going to get in our car. You can start it up if you want. Otherwise, you can just put it in accessory mode by pressing your start button twice without having your clutch pushed in. And then you can go to accessory mode. And then we're going to navigate to the menu in our dash to go to our settings. You should be able to click buttons on your steering wheel to get into this settings, this vehicle settings menu. And then you're going to scroll down to the TPWS settings. You're going to click OK to go inside the TPWS settings. And then we're going to select tire set switching. And in here, it gives you the option to register new valves or new IDs. And that's what we're going to do here. What's really cool about this GR Corolla is you can actually store 2 different sets of tires in there as well. So if you had a set of winter wheels and summer wheels, stuff like that, you could have more than one set of these sensors programmed to your car. So that's really nice. And in this case, we're just going to select tire set 1. It's going to ask you if you're sure that you want to use that one. So we're going to go to yes and hit OK. And after you hit OK, you should see that tire pressure warning light down by the little GR icon in the corner. That should do a slow blink 3 times. And kind of just look for that slow blink. If you see the slow blink, that should kind of let you know that it's trying to learn the new wheels, or the new wheel sensors, I should say. And it's also, of course, got a message on the screen saying that it's setting the wheel position while driving. And that's the screen you're going to see for a while. Obviously, you can configure this dash. If you're used to your GR Corolla, you can configure this tire pressure display however you want it, or wherever you want to put it, I should say. But it's going to say that it's setting the wheel position while you're driving, while you are driving it, which of course is the next part of this procedure. So now that it's trying to set and learn register our new IDs and learn these new sensors, what you want to do is drive your car at a speed of at least 25 miles per hour or faster, and you want to be turning left or right occasionally. I would say you should expect to drive for at least 15 minutes for this to work. My car personally took about 25 minutes of highway driving for it to work, and it really shouldn't take more than an hour. Some tips for this too, though, is while you're driving, try to avoid, staying in close proximity to other cars that would have sensors in their wheels. So, of course, passing a car on the highway should be fine, should be okay. But you don't want to be surrounded by a whole bunch of other cars or stay by the same car for a long period of time. And that's it. That should work for you, but I will say this can be a bit finicky. It can take a while. And as I mentioned, if you do put your car in reverse in that procedure, so say you were trying to get it to relearn these and you drove it for like 10 minutes and then you stopped at someone's house and reversed out of their driveway, From what the owner's manual says is when you put it in reverse, it kind of forgot that you even drove for 10 minutes. Now you got to plan to drive again for another 15, 25 minutes. It's like you're starting over. It doesn't actually cancel that it's trying to learn. It's still trying to relearn or program those codes as far as I can tell, but it might just take longer for them to actually start working. And also a note that if you just want to kind of retry this and reset it, if you do walk through that same menu again, as if you were kind of going to try to register new ID codes, you kind of run through it the same way. Except if an ID code registration is being canceled, that tire pressure warning light that I showed earlier that would blink slowly like 3 times, that'll turn off. So if you go to and you're not sure if you're registering, the ID codes or not, like if you've tried this and it just wasn't working and you went back in there and you're not sure if you're telling it to relearn it again or if you're telling it to stop trying to learn, for it to stop trying to learn again after you go through that process, that tire pressure warning light should turn off. But again, if you don't want to deal with this hassle, take it to your local Toyota dealer or a tire shop and they can reprogram it for you too as well. Now, this video isn't sponsored or anything, but I just also want to let people know that where I got my sensors from, I went to tpmsdirect.com, and for about $80, I had all 4 of my sensors, and those are the ones I used in this video, and they worked, of course, just fine. I've also heard from other people online that if you order your wheels and or tires from TireRack.com, you can tell them what your vehicle is, and it sounds like they will also provide you with the correct sensors that should work with your car. So there you have it, everybody. That's what worked for me. But of course, if something was different for you, or if you need more details, or if I left something out, if I did something wrong, please go ahead and let me know. Leave a comment section down below. I like to try to crowdsource my videos, get help from other people online that are in the same position. So if your comment can be helpful to other people, go ahead, please leave your comment in the comment section down below. And also, if you want more GR Corolla content, it's coming. It's coming slowly, but I do have, of course, this GR Corolla of mine, and I hope to make more videos about it soon, especially one pertaining to wheels. Obviously, depending on when you watch this video, it might already be out, but I'm working on a whole video about fitting different OEM Lancer Evo wheels on this car. That includes some 17-inch wheels that will kind of clear the brake calipers. So watch out for that as well if you're interested in more GR Corolla wheel talk. But as always, this is Paul from Boosted Films saying thanks so much for watching. I just want to say that domestic violence is never okay. If you or someone you know is experiencing issues with a partner and doesn't feel safe, please visit the website thehotline.org or call 1-800-799-SAFE.